Proverbs 16 verse 2, AMPC, says, "All the ways of a man are pure in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirits, the thoughts and intents of the heart." That verse hit me like a brick. I imagine myself standing before God, coming to him with this amazing idea. You know, the kind of idea where you think, this one is big. This will spread the gospel to every nation. This is going to shake the world. But in my vision, God took my idea, placed it on his heavenly scale, and the weight was shocking. What it measured wasn't passion or faith or obedience. Instead, it read pride, self-righteousness, self-glory, self. That moment stopped me, because in my eyes, I thought it was pure. I thought it was holy. But God's eyes don't just see the idea. He sees the motive. Jeremiah 17 verse 9 TPT puts it like this: "There is nothing more deceitful than the heart of man. Who can understand it? Man's heart is sick, in need of healing." Our hearts can fool us. We can feel like we're doing the right thing for the right reasons. But underneath, the motives might be mixed. Pride sneaks in. The desire to be seen sneaks in. The subtle need to be applauded, respected, or recognized sneaks in. It's like wearing tinted sunglasses and thinking you see reality clearly. But in truth, everything you're seeing is filtered. That's what our heart does to us. Without God's light, we don't even realize how shaded our view really is. Now let's look at David. In 1 Samuel 24, David had the perfect opportunity to kill King Saul. Saul was his enemy, hunting him, trying to destroy his life. But David spares him. If you read that story, you'd probably think, man, David is a good dude. If he can spare his enemy, surely he'd never harm innocent people. But then you flip over to 2 Samuel 11, and the picture changes. David sees Bathsheba, gives into lust, and ends up not only committing adultery, but arranging the murder of her husband to cover it up. Same man, two different outcomes. What does that show us? The issue wasn't that David had two hearts. It was that there were hidden things inside of him that hadn't been exposed yet. Revenge wasn't his weakness. Lust was. Shame was. And the right trigger brought it to the surface. That's why 1 Peter 5 verse 8, NKJV, warns us, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour." The devil isn't just wandering around randomly, hoping he gets lucky. He's strategic. He's studying us, looking for openings, waiting for a trigger. For some, the trigger is lust. For others, it's pride. For others still, it's anger, bitterness, or unforgiveness. And for many, it's shame, the kind that makes us hide our sin instead of running to God with it. The enemy knows that if he can press the right button, he can crack the hedge of protection. That's why Solomon said in Proverbs 4 verse 23, "Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flow the issues of life." If Satan can't break you from the outside, he'll wait until something on the inside gives way. David understood this. That's why he constantly prayed about his heart. Psalm 139 verses 23 to 24 TPT is a powerful example. "God, I invite your searching gaze into my heart. Examine me through and through. Find out everything that may be hidden within me. Put me to the test and sift through all my anxious cares. See if there is any path of pain I'm walking on, and lead me back to your glorious, everlasting way, the path that brings me back to you." David wasn't just praying for God's blessings. He wasn't just asking for victory over his enemies. He was saying, "God, search me, test me, show me what even I can't see about myself." That's the kind of prayer we need. Because truth is, there are things inside us that only God can reveal. Why this matters to us. Let's bring this closer to home. We live in a culture that trains us to polish the outside. Social media thrives on curated images, the perfect photo, the highlight reel, the public version of us. From the outside, people clap, applaud, and like. But here's the truth. God doesn't scroll through your feed. He scans your heart. You can build the perfect brand, but if it's fueled by pride, it won't last. You can grow a ministry, but if it's for your own glory, it won't matter in eternity. You can give generously, but if the motive is to be seen, it doesn't weigh right on God's scale. That's why the heart check is everything. A polluted heart can't carry purpose. Our hearts are shaped by so many forces: childhood trauma, cultural messages, societal pressure, personal disappointments. Over time, all of that can leave residue: pain, distrust, selfishness, bitterness. And here's the problem. When the heart is polluted, even good ideas get filtered through that pollution. Jesus said in Matthew 5, verse 8, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." A pure heart doesn't just see God clearer. It reflects Him clearer, rolling it all on the Lord. That's why Proverbs 16, verse 3, AMPC, is so powerful. Roll your works upon the Lord, commit and trust them wholly to Him. He will cause your thoughts to become agreeable to His will, and so shall your plans be established and succeed. Notice the progression. 1. First, roll your works on Him. Commit fully, not halfway. 2. Then, trust Him wholly. Stop leaning on your own understanding. 3. Then He aligns your thoughts with His will. He purifies motives, cleanses intentions. That's the secret. Success isn't about coming up with a perfect plan. It's about letting God purify your heart until your motives line up with His. That's when your plans truly succeed, not just in human terms, but in eternal terms. The heart check we can't skip. Here's the bottom line. We can't trust our own hearts without God. So every day, our prayer has to be, Lord, search me. Lord, test me. If there's pride, expose it. If there's lust, heal it. If there's bitterness, uproot it. Purify my motives so my works reflect you, not me. Because the truth is, only a Christ-like heart can carry a Christ-given purpose. At the end of the day, when we stand before God, He's not going to ask how big our platform was, how many followers we had, or how impressive our strategies looked. He's going to weigh the heart. And if the heart was right, even the smallest act, giving a cup of water in His name, will be rewarded. But if the heart was wrong, even the grandest plans won't count. So like David, let's make this our prayer. God, search me. God, cleanse me. God, align me. And then God, use me. Because what God wants most is not just our works, but our heart. Let me hear your thoughts on this in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this with someone. This might just be the missing link in their prayer life. Please subscribe to this channel for deeper insights.